Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff. We are back on Funland. It is time to get rid of some winter builds, get ready for some spring builds. So we are taking down, or have taken down, the ski hill, and we are going to use some of the same pieces and turn it into a general store. I am really excited to get started, but before we do, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Alright, no hesitation, this is the exact area where our ski hill used to be. However, you know, the winter is over, the spring weather is here, it's time to take out the old, in with the new. But I wanted to be able to use some of the items that we had purchased for the ski hill, particularly the storefronts. I have bought a lot of storefronts to do various builds around the island, and I figured, what can I do that's a little more seasonal and still be able to use those items? And I thought to myself, this is the perfect opportunity to put in a little general store. I was really lucky to get my hands on the creator code for a lot of the sign codes, the simple panel codes for Nunuk Island. We did a tour there a while ago, and they have some incredible buildings, but they have some amazing signage. I will definitely include that creator code in the description for anyone that's interested in going and checking it out. But they did have a sign that, as you can see, says Poppy's, and I thought, how cute would that be to make Poppy's general store? So we got the code. We are now in the process of putting up the panels and trying to find a way to, obviously with simple panels, hide the bottom portion of the panel, because you can see that it always doubles up. Unfortunately, for a build like this, with the items that we're using, the single panel, it just wasn't quite tall enough. So when we put the second layer of the general store on the bottom, putting the storefronts up, you just couldn't see them. So we had no choice but to use a simple panel. So definitely trying to find creative ways to cover it up. This is option number 1. Again, most of these builds are trial and error, and I get an idea in my head, this is what I want to do, and then it's what can we do to make it happen. And I wasn't 100% satisfied with the way that looked. I don't know if it was a color thing. You can't really see the country fencing either. So we're trying option number 2, which is a different style fencing, and then putting up the panels. Again, once I put up the storefront, I realized how far away with the fencing everything was gonna be. You do your little pan up, it was just also not feeling it. It wasn't working out the way I wanted to. So we went with option number 4, which was the darker wood simple panel, which actually matches the storefronts a little bit better. And then put up some hedges, kind of like shrubs. And yes, we now have the top of our storefront, our general store, I should say, all set and put together. Now the fun part comes. Once the main area is built, it's all about decorating around it. And I want this to be kind of rustic, but not, but yes, but no, if that makes sense. It is located directly beside our car dealership, so I kind of wanted it to flow with that. So of course we're going to path it out a little bit, and by a little bit I mean a lot. I'm all about ground cover, especially in front of the store, because again, this is an old style general store, so it's going to eventually have outbuildings and gas pumps, and there's going to be seating and barrels and lights, and so we definitely needed a larger size path. So that's what we're doing. We are just throwing out as much path as we can, covering up a very, very, very large area. Again, if you saw the video with the ski lodge in it, you would have seen that it covered a huge portion of land. We are now trying to kind of fill that space with decorations and paths. So that is what we're on. The main part of the path is done. Now it's all about just filling in the gaps. And of course, every time we do a build, there's somebody that's got to come and check out what we're doing. Today it's Petrie, and I'm not mad about that. Petrie is so cute. She's having a good time. Path almost done. Watching it in fast mode, it's kind of funny because I know how long it took me to do in regular time, and it's nothing fancy, but man, they take some time. They are an effort. But now comes the fun part. Like I said, we're starting to pull out some items and do some decorating. And this, again, is one of those builds that is completely using stuff that we have in our inventory already from other builds. The only thing different is the colors, which we obviously went to Harv's Island and changed. So yes, did it cost us a few bells? Yes, but did we have to buy anything? No, and I love that. Now we're putting in more trees. I'm obsessed with these trees. The layering you can do with them, look at how cute that looks when you can put the pine trees up and sideways, and you can add some of the baobab. I'm never gonna say that right. I'm literally gonna go and Google how to phonetically say that because I am horrible at it. But you know what I'm talking about, the big tall trees. And I love the layering them. They look so cute, and they go with every build. I don't care what build you're doing, they all go. It's like mushroom items. They go with everything. Now I'm getting excited. Like I said, we were doing outbuildings. I decided to use some of the retro transportation stops, kind of fold them in on themselves, add a door. You have either a shed or an outhouse, use it as you will. This is kind of an old style rustic general store, so I guess imagination takes over there. In my head I was thinking outhouse, but then when you kind of look at it, it kind of looks like a shed. Either or, I still think it looks amazing. It's a cool use of the items too. Now the gas pumps, again, I kept everything in the red color. I don't know why. I was feeling red today, so it was all about the red. Got a custom for a cute little sign for general store, and I love these banners, so of course we had to add some banners. This is like everything else though, trial and error, taking a look at it, didn't like them there. Over by the arch, beautiful. Now it's marking out the general store. Put back our gas pump. More balloons. Of course, I don't think I've done any build where I haven't stopped to do balloons. I can't help myself. Okay, now more decorations, more pine trees, some more fencing. I love this part. Again, the main areas are up, the outbuildings are up now, the gas pumps are in. Now it's the fun part of decorating. So lots of trees, lots of plants, fencing, lights. We have to have the lights. Needed some trees, and this is my little area now that I'm kind of using, like a bamboo farm, tree farm. I went and got some trees from there. It wasn't enough, so I kind of had to steal from other places. I guess I need to plant more trees. I'll have to fill up my tree farm. But we needed some more trees to kind of wrap around the area, fill in some space. Now more decorations. Some chairs, some log stakes, some mum cushions look good everywhere. There's the rocking chair. You can't have a mom and pop general store without the rocking chair out front. Adding a little cactus because it's cute. Decorating, going up, and here come the mush items because I can't help myself. There are very, very few, if any, builds that don't have mush items in them. I think the one and only build I've ever done that does not have mush items in it. Nope, there's two. There would be the pirate ship area and the storage unit. Everything else has mush items. I love them. I can't help myself. All right, we're putting up a few more arches just to light up the area. You can see it has come together. It is a cute little, like I said, mom and pop grocery area. It's got the stands out front, it's got lots of trees, the gas station, the shed, the food stands, the adorable sign, lots of lighting, fencing, really decorated but not, still really rustic and cute. It really came together using the items that we already had with a few extra changes, just colors and whatnot. And like I said, for the customs, I will definitely include them in the description. So if anybody wants to use the poppy sign or any of the other signs, there are so many available. Definitely check those out. But here's what we came up with. Poppy's General Store. I think it looks really cute, a really nice addition to Funland. I hope you guys like it. Thank you for watching, for liking and subscribing, and we'll be back with more Animal Crossing.